All right, here we go. This is going. It's a working. We're streaming. We're alive. How's it going? Anyone watching this after it goes up? My name's Trey. We're in a hole. As the title suggests, this is a sequel. See what I did there? A sequel in a hole to the last stream we did, which was upgrading our farms. Well, I thought of a stupid idea that I just couldn't resist. I'm back at my bamboo farm. If you noticed, this is what we did in the last one. I've added a bunch of dispensers underneath. Oh, careful there. And I want to put a bone mill inside of these dispensers, so that way, whenever this breaks, it'll start dispensing the bone meal. Oh, hey, welcome aboard, guys. Glad to have you in. That was fast. I wasn't expecting people this quickly in. Hello, Mikael and Tarot. We're back at the farms again. This time, I've got a stupid plan that I'm gonna do to hopefully make this a little bit more efficient. Hopefully. Ow. What? How did that... Okay, then. Let me turn up the audio, because I have the audio quite low down. Oh, no, that was just on my headphones that I had the audio down. Never mind. How's everyone's day going? Oh, thank you. Ah, I have fallen out of my hole, down a hole. Okay, so I should really only need it as 2 wide. He never says my name right. I'm glad your day's going well. And I'm sorry I don't get your name right. I'm really bad with pronunciation, apparently. I'm also really bad storage-wise, because I keep just filling my inventory up and then putting it all inside of this. I will actually probably need those for what we're doing today. Did I pick up fence gates? I did. Perfect. If you want to put the pronunciation of your name down, I'll get it down. I promise. I came back here for a reason, and that reason was I need droppers, because I have quite a few droppers. I'm going to put the droppers facing into the dispensers, going up, so that way it drops items inside of the dispenser, and that'll get the bone mill in there from the input that I'm going to have down below. So that way, I can kind of do what we saw with Slushy's farm in the last stream, and have it be a little bit more efficient only whenever I need it to be. So there won't be like a constant source of bone meal going on. Mika. Oh, okay, gotcha. Mika. Mikael. Okay. You know, I probably should have put these in last, actually. Am I gonna have to tear apart my entire thing and rebuild it? I really hope not. There's gotta be a way I can do it in crawl mode. I don't think there is, actually. Well, hold on. Let's see. If I'm say I'm in crawl mode and I do that. What if I'm in crawl mode, like so, and I jump? I may be able to do that. Let's see. If I go into crawl mode one last time, and I go. This is going to be stupid. Nope, still saying my as the word my. So it's not my, it's... I'm really confused here. Oh, well. I'm gonna have to tear all this down. Dang it. That's fine. It's fine. So, would it be Micah? Micah? No, that's still my. Mika. E? No. Okay, I feel really bad about this now. See, if I heard you say it, then I could get it down from there. But just over text, it's difficult. Tell you what, you're welcome to mispronounce my name as much as you want. These are temporary blocks while we put down this droppers going above. Dang it. I'm gonna have to keep jumping and placing them. Did I grab enough? I did grab enough. We're good. Okay. This is going to be very slow, and my head is going to hurt tremendously. Can you imagine if you were just jumping into your ceiling constantly? You just had it. Pronounce the I like the letter I. Micah. Welcome back to an hour and a half of getting names wrong. I'm your host, Trey in the night, or should I say Tria in the night. Let's see, what other names can I mispronounce? I should go see my my droid, Gmaz. Someone keeps unwaxing my copper golems. I don't know who. I have my suspicions, but I don't know for sure. And I'll just come back and they'll all be unwaxed. And I don't have a bee farm, so I'm going through my wax reserves pretty quickly at this point. Congrats on veteran. Yeah, we have kind of server ranks. I'm trusted. Then, like, when you first join, kind of be a newbie, you'll be in gray, and then you'll get like a light green name once you're a veteran player, and then a dark green name, and then if you want to move up, you can become trusted. I bet it's definitely Bond. Kidding, of course. You know, I hadn't even considered Bond as the one doing it. Is he on? He's not. I feel like, though, if Bond was to prank me, it would be something so incredibly massive and complex that my brain wouldn't even comprehend it. Have you seen some of the projects this man has undertaken? He literally deleted, like, an entire desert just because he wanted sand, using, like, this redstone machine that it wasn't TNT. He was just using pistons, and somehow it was collecting the sand. I have no idea how that worked. Dang it, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, got that. Now let's go put back in the dispensers. Turns out, I got my count all wrong here. This isn't 64 like I initially thought. I think it was originally like 65. But he is a smart man, he is. Clearly, he never found the waffle, or otherwise he would have been way more proud. When we beat those dirty waffles into the ground. Pancakes reign supreme. Minnie, stop it. Cat was scratching up my dresser. I'll get them scratching posts, and they never, ever use it. They always want to use a box or my furniture. That's cats for you. Suspiciously smart. Sometimes, I often wonder if Bonan is even real. Maybe the real Bonan is the Minecraft we played along the way. What? Where's my... I had more than this. Where are they? I don't think I put them inside of here, did I? No, I didn't. So... did they fall into the collection system? Hey, that's not good. Might be a Swedish AI. Who knows? You know, I often forget he's Swedish. Okay. So that would have gone cobblestone into here. Well, on the bright side, at least this isn't going to dispense anything. There we go. Much better, and I've got my dispensers back. I love that auto-crafters are not super easy to break like that. Because there was no crafting recipe that you could do with it. It just, you know, it held its own, which is nice. Imagine if it was just going directly into it and then they just got deleted in the end of my storage system way over there. Which, I suppose they technically wouldn't be deleted. They could despawn right now because I don't have the actual deletion system put in. It was basically just fire, and I turned the fire off because I was planning on expanding later on. Okay, so we've got the droppers going into the dispensers now. We just need to build a system to put bone meal inside of those dispensers. And then we can activate the dispensers as well. And luckily I've got a little way back here because I was actually a little bit smart. See, I'm going to be even smarter, and I'm going to use our teleports here. I put my potatoes up. I'm constantly... See, this is why I have a wall of potatoes, because I keep mismanaging my storage here, and I keep putting my food source away, and then forgetting where I put it. So it's easier just to run in and grab it from the wall of potatoes, and apparently a book. What? Liber Capri. Scarce divine nation. No. Sacre divinations de Caprani. Who wrote what? The account of Saint Graham the prophet. The following is an account of 3 visions bestowed on Saint Graham of Cractor upon his first visit to the Copper Valley. Is this the this is the friggin' Copper religion? God. Copper religion. There's so many religions going on now. It's insane. I feel like this is the most religious season of Froobworld. You speak Latin. I don't. I wasn't aware people really still spoke Latin. I've always been told it was a dead language. Though it's a cool language. Okay. 13 pages. I don't know if I should save this for a clip or not. In the beginning, there was nothing. Not the hiss of a creeper, nor the howl of a wolf. Then, in a blinding flash of bronze light, all came to be. The origin of this light, the Copper Goddess, our holy Copper Mother, gave birth to the world of Froobworld. That's just inaccurate. And I should know, I wrote the lore of Froobworld, damn it. From her eyes came the sun and the moon. Her flesh, the mountains and the valleys. From her tears, the rivers and the oceans. So, very clearly inspired by some Norse mythology here. And from the no, what the dude, come on. The end and the nether split in twain from fruit, never to be reunited. It was in this that all things came to be. Sacred divinations of copper goddess is what the Latin means. Ah, thank you so much. The memory of our divine mother sacrificed shan't be forgotten. Thus she has willed it to be, and thus it shall be. Okay, I'm not reading all of this. That is insanity. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing before. So many religions popping up on this server. Cat, stop it. Ah, thank you, Mika. Micah. Yes. I was indeed muted after going on a rant about how cats only ever do this when I'm busy. Like, when I'm not busy, they're just totally fine doing nothing. And then I start doing stuff. And then they're like, no, now I must do this. I was also saying that this right here is the line where our pistons are. And these blocks here are the observers, which powers the redstone pushing the pistons. But because this block right here is also on the same level as the dispenser, it powers the dispenser, which has the benefit of automatically dispensing the bone meal, but a little bit of a downside because it only dispenses it once, so I need to get it to dispense twice. And I was trying to think of the best way to do that. The only thing I can come up with is maybe a pulse extender? And I think the super easiest way to do that with this will be just an observer detecting when the line goes off, detecting this, and then dispensing again. So it'll dispense once, and then it'll dispense twice, if that makes sense. I'm really eating through my redstone resources here. I also need to be able to power this to automatically go up there, which I don't think... I mean, it could be very simple to do, actually, now that I think about it. I could literally just have it power... Let me grab some redstone. Okay. Where's the redstone chest? Over here. We're doing redstone on stream again. Who would have thunk? Oh, yes, redstone. Cat, no. No, get... Cat, no. Do not walk on the keyboard. Stop it. There's actually a redstone goddess now, apparently. There's like this war of goddesses going on where you have like the copper goddess and then the redstone goddess, and they're like enemies or something like that. None of that is part of my lore, so I have no idea fully what's going on. But do I have bamboo? Let's see. I've got to get you to break. I didn't get to see it work. Tell you what. We're going to look in this direction. And... we should be able to see it if we place that. So it looks like it won't light that up. That's fine. We can do this. Just gotta think logically about it. Oh no! Spritotten was slain by a Enderman. Enderman? Enderminute. Yes, an Enderminute. Poor Enderman. Poor Ottoman. Okay, yep. That's even better than what I was trying to do. My subconscious proves yet again to be better at making jokes than my conscious mind. I did not realize that was gravel. Easy fix. Nothing too hard to worry about. Okay. Redstone again. So the cool thing about having droppers be able to basically drop items inside of another dropper inside of another storage means I can have this whole layer here be the redstone signal where it's just going to dispense, and then put another layer below where we can actually load the redstone in without having to worry too much. So this should be good here. Just to test my theory, let's grab an observer, which I think I have one inside of here. No, I have one on me already. So we'll do that. An observer. Have redstone. I don't think we'll need a comparator. Probably repeaters. And a redstone torch just to test. So the basic premise I have is we'll have redstone here. We'll have a... That's the wrong way. Observer facing that, which will then update. There should be another observer. I may actually have to build this up a little bit higher. Let's build it up higher, just so we can get a proper understanding of it. So if we have redstone here, observer facing this direction, dig down, observer here. That's going to face that direction. I will have to place all this sand back. I'm not looking forward to that. We'll place a redstone block, or not block, dust on top of that. And then a block here. Should be able to then send out the signal again via a repeater, like so. So, yes, that works, I think. Is this too far down? Let's see. Let's go back. So the observer would be here, detecting the signal here, sending it down, which would go into here, which would then cause this to dispense upwards. And because the repeater is running into it, it should also power this, I believe. So we're going to try this again. I've run out of room for my testing. Great. Hello, Minnie. What, Minnie? Dropper and a dispenser. We'll just put a lever in there. Because I only need it to dispense twice each time it breaks. So this is the dispenser. So the dropper would be here. Dispenser would be here. And let's just say this is the redstone line. We can always move this back. We'll put you inside of there. And then redstone block up here. I'm going to have to fill this up with more items, actually. It's not sending it out twice like I want it to. That's because this hasn't actually even activated yet. I don't know why I'm doing redstone out here. I have a literal redstone area dedicated to testing this stuff out. Let's take it to the redstone room. I'm gonna need a piston. Perfect. Redstone room, down this way. It's also our storage area, but there's going to be redstone stuff here too. So we're just going to build a mock one real quick. We have the piston here. We have... Well, we should go up, actually. So we'll have this here. We will have the dropper facing below, the dispenser facing this way, piston here, observer, a block above, redstone. Is this the most beautiful redstone tower you've ever seen in your life? Ah, shoot, I broke the mud. Oh, yeah. So we're mocking this up real quick. Place the redstone up there. That's going to dispense that, which will then also, because it's powering this, power this, or it should. We're just going to use... Yeah, does that. So now we need... Might actually be too low. No. Here's this. This. That's incorrect. That. So something like this, we'll put 8 inside of here and 7 inside of here. Then when we break this, there's only 7 here. This didn't dispense like it should have. Tell you what, let's put a block here. That'll power that. And down here, this. So this is what we're working with. And this is why... Come on. Work. You know work. Why are you not working? Okay, we'll have 9 there. And 3 here. Hey, welcome back, Tarot. It's probably tarot, but I'm gonna keep with tarot for now. It's dispensing only once. Should be dispensing twice. This should be updating twice. Why is it not? Tell you what, let's add delay. If we do this instead, what about now? Will this dispense twice? 3 here, 9 there. I don't know. It doesn't appear to be powering this at all. Well, that's not good. Suppose we could do that. How about this? Are you going to do what I want you to do? Not at all. You are not. It's still powering it too quickly. Basically, what I wanted to do is power this and go around in a chain. Okay, we're not going to do observers. I don't see that working very well. At all. Why not just make the pistons repeat? Well, because I also needed to power this to bring this up here. And while I don't mind the pistons repeating, that's not an issue. I'm just trying to get it to where this will fire exactly twice per piston extension. So the piston extension I want to be the actual, like, catalyst that causes this whole thing to go. It's going to detect that. That's going to send that. Expert flying skills there. I'm trying to do this all without a tutorial as well. Alright, so if we have you, and I can place redstone on the backside of pistons. This would have to be not at all working. Why am I doing that? What was I doing here? I don't know. Maybe I... What if instead of an observer, we do a comparator? I can't even do slash back to quickly grab it. I have to run back upstairs. Comparator. Ah, yes. It's early in the morning. Forgive me, you guys. It's 10:20. Turn off my trash can real quick because it's just clicking needlessly. Like, I could do something like this and have it constantly send power through, but then that would be such a waste of bone meal. And I only want the system working at certain times. I don't want it working constantly, you know? Like, the bamboo farm itself... That was loud. The bamboo farm itself will work constantly, but the bone mill section of it I don't want working forever because I won't have enough bone meal to feed it unless I bring my skeleton farm drops all the way over, which will not reach because it is way too far in distance. Like, it's way over that way, and then my farm is way over there. So, out of range to do that. This part doesn't need fixed. This works. Like that. And that will dispense, which is good. But now I need comparator going that direction, which should then send a signal. Who is messaging me and why? Stop it. This creates a burnout system. So that way, whenever this activates, that's going to then activate that. And I could link this all the way back down into that. But that seems like such a long... Alright, we'll do it. Just to get this to work, just so I know my concept works. But it doesn't because of this. I swear this used to be so much simpler. Oh, it's 9:20 for you. Oh, nice. You've got an hour in the past. Sending a signal down is fine. That will work. It's just... it's sending it too fast is the issue. Wait, I know. Where's my repeaters? This should work. I'm gonna put 2 inside of here. The rest are in here. So when I break this... Ah! Come on! Why? What now? Oh, come on. That's fine. It's fine to activate right now. Again, only once. Why? That should have sent a signal out. Okay, if we replace you with this. I'm losing so much iron. And patience. Okay, we're going to keep only 2 in here, just so we make sure it works. Inside of here, we'll have all of these. So. Yes! It works! This massive, complicated circuit works! Well, I say complicated. It's massive. It's not complicated, but it's massive. But it works! And this is Redstein. Redstein? Redstern? What would I call it? What was it? Redstone. This is Redstone, yes. Can this be simplified? I think it can. Maybe. Maybe not, actually. But it works. This circuit actually works. This is my own division of a circuit. And oh. Huh. Well, we got it to dispense twice, but this isn't going up in here now like it should. Okay, we're going to the testing world. By the way, spoilers. Nope, don't look there. Don't do it. Don't look. This place is a mess nowadays. But there's one circuit over here which I need. And if I can figure out how to activate it from above, I think it might solve all the issues. And that's the circuit I used here inside of our Froobworld minigame. It's a simple torch burnout system. Not this one. This is for King of Plunder, which for some reason I decided to build these both right next to each other. Don't ask me why. It was an idiotic move. But there should be one somewhere out here in the wilderness. Right here? This is a very simple torch burnout. So this is a trap chest, which is activating this, which activates this, which activates this, which burns it out. Like that. So in theory, I could do something like that. I just need a block above a block to activate the redstone on it. So right here would have to be this, which then is activating that somehow. How is this? Wait, is this activating that? Interesting. Would I have to then move this back further? Because theoretically, it should be the same here. Just having that there. So we move you back further. So that'll activate that. Then the torch burnout should go here. Well, that definitely worked because this here. So we would have to feed it into that. The question is, will it? No, because this still isn't activating this just yet. But maybe if we do this, that'll activate that. So we'll put all this 14 here. Should only activate it 9 times. I would like it to only activate 2 times, but if this is all I can get it to do... Just once, please. Okay. Now, this should, in theory, all be working now. Should dispense 9 times once I do this. But now that piston is taking forever to retract. Which... okay. Time to actually science-fy this. I need bone meal. We're doing it. We're gonna actually... have I just built a bamboo farm to build my bamboo farm? Yes. Yes, I have. Where'd I put my... here we go. Okay. We're gonna put half of this in here, and we're gonna grow it. Uh-huh. Interesting. Give me a second. Okay. Now the issue I have is it's activating the piston too long. Because this is... yeah. Huh. So I can't have it just go down like this. I need it to have... a block here. Well, we're gonna keep that there, but this hopefully fixed it. Let's see, we'll take half, put that here. 2. Oh, it did! It did! It did fix it! This works! Ignore this block. This block is not necessary. So this is the main component, which... if we go back... except... can we shorten this down then? No, we can't. Because this whole thing was built wrong. Damn it! I built the observer one higher than it should be. So can I simplify this further? This is design 1, or I guess design 4506, for those of you counting at home. And it technically works, but I would have to move the observer up 1. So what we're going to do... Oh, I'm an idiot. This should still work, right? Well, no, I'm still an idiot because this isn't where it powers it. It powers a block here that then has a block here that powers that. Okay. So this right here is the actual shape of what our area looks like, our actual bamboo farm. So right here is where redstone dust goes. So that is hitting that. I feel like my brain is broke. So this right here does work. This is what we have as the actual... We could place a bunch of observers underneath. Like, this makes it way less smart. But we could do this. And I don't claim to be a smart man in the first place, but we could do this. Dang it. And that would work. Leaving us the ability to put, say, a hopper here. Do I have a chest? It'd be very loud, so I'm gonna turn down the ticking noise. There we go. We'll have a chest. We'll have some bone meal. Second time I've done that. So this is constantly going off here. If we put the chest here, it's not very smart of a system, but this is the most compact that I've been able to get it. Is this a win? I mean, this works. This is a working bamboo farm. And I could easily repeat the nodules just going across like this. That used a lot of bamboo, though. Not bamboo, bone meal. And it's constantly ticking. But it works. This works, and that just gave us 2 stacks and some change. Let's see. Yeah. 2 stacks and some change for that. I consider it a win. Thank you. Micah, yeah, this design works. gonna be loud, but I mean, the farm runs passively in the background anyways, so I think we're good to go ahead and build this. Great job, team. We figured it out. I don't remember putting that hopper in there. Okay, whatever. Right. Oh, some things. I have added more to this area, by the way, the cave. I now have kind of similar technology to the trash can. I have a overflow, which I can throw items in, like cobblestone, and it'll be sorted down below. So that's nice. Different from the trash can, because the trash can deletes items that I no longer wish to have. How would I split off? Because theoretically, I could just build another component, because I'm pretty sure bamboo can be composted, right? No, it can't. Okay, never mind. So that's not going to work at all. I was going to say, theoretically, I could do something like this as well and have it automatically create bone meal for itself. But regardless, this farm will work even if there's no bone meal in it. So I don't really have anything to worry about. Okay, we're going to build it. We're going to do it. We figured it out. We're going to build it. Let's head back. Well, actually, we should be just down below. I'm going to need so many items. Okay, so I didn't use an observer outside of the one that we had before. It's literally just... Well, no, I did, because 2 observers here. So I'm still going to need a buttload of observers, which, sure, why not? Why not? We'll have to go get some real quick, because I do not have enough for that. I only have a stack of observers, which, given that it's like 64 across, I'm going to need at least 2 stacks just to be able to do this, which means I'm going to need diamonds. And luckily for me, I got diamonds. Leave one there. Take from here. /spawn. We're going to go fly to Concordia real quick. Get ourselves some redstone materials from the redstone shop. Guys, I think I was overcomplicating things. Maybe just a bit, you know? Did I fly into his... No, his cheek. What is in here? Absolutely nothing. Total waste of space. You could totally do stuff in here. This would be cool. This is the iron golem farm, by the way. We have a few community farms. Whoever base this is, it's starting to look really cool here. But then you got this tower of, like, mob farms. So, I don't know what you're planning on doing there, but this right here, this is really cool. Floating, like, magical element island thing. I like it. Okay, enough getting distracted. To Concordia, which is show-offs. What does mud do? Well, mud is a block, and it's very useful, actually, because it's lower down than a regular block, so you can put a hopper underneath of it, and it'll collect the items that fall onto it, which is really great for, like, sugarcane and the bamboo farm that I'm using. But other than that, the mud is just the base floor that I wanted in that area. You can also use it to make, you know, mud bricks and everything like that, which is the main reason I have a mud farm, which isn't my own design. I looked up a tutorial from El Mango. Observers, 1 diamond for 16. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've spent a lot of diamonds here. Like that. So that's the 2 stacks that we should need, though I'm going to buy excess. I've thrown off the count here. So 32. Yeah. No? Yes. My math is correct, I think. It's 1, 2. Put that in there just to be on the safe side. Loads of teleporting there. Gonna dig down. See right there is the hopper that's underneath the mud blocks. I'm gonna dig this entire area out. Can't believe how stupidly simple this was and I just kept overcomplicating it. I mean, in all fairness, I did have a different objective in mind. I wanted to only dispense the 2, so there would be, like, less of a waste. But, this is easier. Redstone challenge for you guys. See if you can improve upon that. It's really weird not hearing, the blocks break beneath me. Only me picking them up after they break. But if I don't, then you're going to hear so much clitter-clacker from the observers and everything setting off these constantly. I overcomplicate things all the time. Me too. It's a nasty habit. Life would be so much simpler if I stopped complicating things. Perfect. So these right here that I'm looking at currently are the droppers that go into the dispensers. So right on this way over here is where I will need the hoppers. That'll go in. Welcome back, Spiller. And right here we're going to dig down so we can actually put all of the observers in. Let's head back home real quick. So that way I can collect my beacon effects. Don't look over there. Spoilers. I say as if you guys have a choice to look over there or not. I could easily turn it off, but it's for the upcoming episode that I've been working on for a while. Episode's going to be long, too. It's going to be about an hour long, I feel. Typically, I don't like to do massively long episodes, but so much has happened, and splitting it up feels weird. Just because there's already like a little bit of a lack of a narrative when it comes to the video itself because of everything that's happened. So I'm trying to force everything into a narrative. I think it's going to end up kind of being like when I built my lighthouse. Kind of a bunch of segments that are disjointed with me just kind of explaining over top what was going on. Like reading a story or something like that. This is Audible. Not sponsored, by the way. Come on, Audible, sponsor me. That'd be amazing. Why would Audible sponsor me? I don't know, but they could. Give me some free books, man. Okay, so. Dang it. Should only have to go down one more layer. Shouldn't take too long, I hope. Zoom! You guys ever watched the movie Zoom from 2006 starring Tim Allen? He plays a superhero speedster a la The Flash. But he's kind of retired and old now. But they bring him, I say bring him out of retirement. They force him out of retirement by injecting him with a substance and kidnapping him because they're the government and they can do that. And they force him to train a bunch of other kids who have superpowers so they can fight his brother who went evil from the government experimentations they did on them to try to increase their power. And got lost in another dimension for several years before finally finding his way back. Did not do well. The movie is considered a horrible movie, but to me, I have such a soft spot for it. I love it. I love the music for the movie, too. It's great. I have so much cobblestone right now. And an insanely gross amount. Finally ready to do the flying island I've been LARPing about. Live action role-playing about a flying island? Nice. I used to do LARP for a little bit. Though I'll be honest, it was mostly so I could run around hitting people with foam swords. It had I did not care about the magical element much at all. I chose a healer, and I was able to like heal people and myself, but the only thing I cared about was just the sword fighting. Okay. Emptied out inventory. This is incorrect. I'm already doing it wrong. Okay. I need a row of items here. Perhaps I shouldn't have got rid of the cobblestone after all. We're just gonna have to go in sections like this. Hope that we can... You get back here, you. Okay. So that way is facing there. And now we need... Yep, there we go. Oh, do you hear that clicketing? Oh, this is going to be the loudest farm I have. The good news is, outside of, like, expanding upon stuff, I don't really have to be here much. You can see we're still down in this area where our other farm is. Which I can't do the same thing because... Oh, I should actually probably grab some of this out and allow that to go. I needed some sugar cane for later on. It's good to always have a supply of extra stuff in case you need it. Can't bone mill sugar cane, it just does it itself. But hey, we caught it working there on camera, that's nice. Oh, you can hear it clicking. Hello, Alexander, the sleep deprived. Welcome. Glad to have you aboard. Though hopefully I'm not keeping you from getting any sleep. Or... Yeah. We're getting a rhythm now, boys. How many have we done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've done 7 rows. Only that many more to go. all things considered, I'm glad I bought the extra observers now. I didn't quite realize the exact amount I would need, so it's good to have extras. I want to go along the entire bottom here, if I can. Just get these placed in real quick, then we can come in, fix it all in the end. So from here to there, we need to break these and then fix them. Hey, welcome aboard, Happy Time Gaming. Glad to have you in. Hi. Hey. Is still a little off. I just bumped my mic. Sorry about that. I'll read all comments and respond, just so people in the future will know. I can't pin multiple? That's lame. But glad to have everyone aboard. Dang it! Oh, that was so stupid. Why did I do that? All I had to do was go along the bottom. Like so. Go for the next row of them. I will say, doing it this segmented way instead of all at once is a little bit helpful for keeping track of all of them. So that's, I guess, one positive of it. Oh, no. Okay, cool. That's great. Love that. Love it so much. In fact... Oh, no. Why am I still hitting my head on? Alright, I gotta break this. Oh, I hear a zombie. What are you doing here? I ask as if I'm not completely non-surprised. I know why he's here. It's because I don't have any lights inside this tunnel yet. It's all full bright currently. Dang it. Come on now. The most interesting POV in the world. Ah, come on. I wish there was a way to just turn blocks after you place them. Like maybe you could shift or something. I don't know. I know there's like a debug stick thing that's not like in survival, but that allows you to do that. I will say, what would make this 10 times worse is if you had to shift just to place an observer next to an observer. And thankfully we don't have to do that. They're not in there on Discord, but I'm just going to say welcome back regardless. I am tempted to turn my audio full up just to hear how loud this is once it's on. But I also don't want to cause people to go deaf, myself included. So, then again, maybe I won't. Yeah, that would be bad. I'm in league with big ear and hearing aid. Son of a... What was the point of placing those blocks, Austin? God. There we go. It is really weird not hearing blocks break. This is already a really loud mess. Just realized how many hoppers I'm going to need too. Good news is I have enough to be able to craft a bunch of hoppers, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Oh, we're so close to being done. Collect these blocks so they don't get left behind. Last few observers going in. Yes! And there we go. Okay. Finally. Now we just need observers and a way to load all of the bone mill in. Observers? No, hoppers. And we got hoppers. This part should be super simple. I'm just pretty much going to copy what I'm doing here with my hopper minecart system. So we'll have an input source that it'll be able to pick it up from, and it'll just run back and forth with it on there. Technically, do they still have minecart hoppers with chests in them? I imagine they still exist, right? Alright, we're gonna do that. I would have collected a ton of wood, so we can actually craft our own hoppers. We don't have to go buy any. This is pretty much the reason I'm upgrading this, is because this hasn't been working all the best. Awesome. Chest. They do still make... I don't think that's going to be enough hoppers, if I'm being honest. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge in a moment. Speaking of bridges that I need to cross, now that's all connected. Just misplace every single one that I go to place down. You know, I'm surprised. This actually is enough. Perfect. The last thing to do is to connect in a way to put the bone mill in here. And we're good to go. Now, part of me thinks that it would be fairly simple just to make a quick bone mill farm. And, I mean, it would. Wouldn't be too long. But I also have a really good source of, like, bone mill already from my skeleton farm. Oh, God, this thing is loud. There. No more beeping at all. For now. While we're here, at least. Let's put you back in here. I don't think I'm going to need you right now. I actually might need that in a bit. What I want to do... God, it feels weirdly quiet now. You thought I was going to turn it up. We already discussed that that would be a very bad idea. I should have plenty of rails, I'd imagine. Now, here's where I might run into an issue. I gotta have some powered rails going on through here. Which means I gotta somehow... Well, no, I could just use activator rails. Yeah, I'll just use activator rails. Wait, no, but then that would lock the hopper. How do I do this? Because the minecart would need enough momentum to be able to get across. Alright, screw it. We're not doing that. We're doing a water stream. Water stream for the win. Just have to make sure we don't break this. So where would the input actually be? If we put the input as to here... That runs directly into our sugarcane farm. So it can't be here. Which means it's got to be over here. I mean, technically, I could just... But if I put it here, it's going to go... Ha. Okay, I know where to put it. We're going to put it right here. Because if we go out here... Any second now. Any moment now, we'll be coming out on the other side. Okay, this might be too close to it. But we could easily have this running. Into this. Then we just build a bubble column that goes up. Like so. I would have thought I had soul sand. I'm pretty sure I have soul sand somewhere. One of these has soul sand in it, I know. For a fact. See? For a fact. Okay. Something's up with my mouse, because I did not grab that. Okay, we need some kelp, so we're just going to borrow some from here. Why are there sponges down here? Okay, that's an issue for another day. Soul sand. Can't place kelp just yet. Make sure that huh? That should have... Why are you not melting? You're supposed to melt. Is it too cold down here? Am I going to have to actually use a water bucket? That's annoying. But not as annoying as that. Why is it doing that? That should... It should have just glided right over. Right? There we go. Now I need trapdoors, because I can't do the ice method fully. I'm gonna need more water. Hard water. We'll use bamboo trapdoors. I mean, after all, it's bamboo. No. You stop that. Oh, that's not. Okay. So right here. This actually might be an issue. That's not going to make it over. It'll do these first few, no problem, but this one's an issue. Okay. Well, if that one's not going to work, I suppose we don't even have a need for it to be here. So I'll tell you what we will do. For the ones that we don't need to be there, we're just going to have it be a light source. We will end up needing ice. Hopefully, that's not too bright. Music is getting a little loud for my liking. Oh, now you decide to... Ah, ha 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 ha. Scratch the light source. We're not having any light source. Heaven forbid I have a cool-looking farm. No, no, no. See, that one breaks. It does suck to lose out on this, though. Oh, well. I almost just placed the wrong block there. That would have been very, very bad. Oh, hey, cool. We're automatically down here. That's neat. You know what? This works, actually. This is exactly what I needed. And at least I get a few of my items back. Hi, can you be my friend? Well, I'm everyone's friend, Thando. Glad to have you aboard. For some reason, I heard water when you broke the ice. Well, yeah, when you break ice, it's supposed to turn into water, but for some reason there it wasn't. I'm guessing it was too warm in the area. That it was just not going to work. Alright. Should only have to do this maybe 2 more times? 2, 3 at the most. Oh, the good news is, the creeper farm that I told you guys about in the last stream. That works beautifully now. I get about, I want to say 1,000 an hour. Or between 600 to 1,000 an hour. Yeah, somewhere around there. Some of the timings are a little bit weird with it because, like, when I was testing out it properly, the server had reset, so I need to do probably another proper test. But for now, I'm getting way more gunpowder than my actual creeper farm had ever produced. So, totally worth it to build the one that I've got here. You're kidding. Ha ha. Couldn't have just gone one more over, could it? There. Alright, we're going to test this out now. Well, not just now. We're closer to being able to actually test it out. It's so weird with the doors going off. I have no idea how that's going to affect things. Let's grab our kelp. Swim down. Then we need a dropper. Ah, yes, I see. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. So here's where we currently have the input leading into. I don't want it to be as windy as this. I want it to be kind of a straight path. That kind of worked. That worked beautifully, actually. Trapdoors for the win, man. So glad I didn't break that. Okay. So now we got you going here. We're going to add some more noise to the farm here. Servers. Yep. Okay, that works. I was going to do a water stream, but I really don't want to do another water stream, so I'm just going to do this. And it's just going to be hitting me in the face. Thanks, gravity. So we'll put a bunch of chests going there. And then that should all lead down. So we need big chests. I'm not going to need that many right for this, but I'm just using it regardless. Okay. I need to have a better way to, like, this should be fine. Okay. So this is the bone mill input. This will take it from there all the way down. Yep. Guys, this thing is done. I don't think there's anything else we need to do for it right now. We're going to need a buttload of bone meal. I like how I have an elevator, but I'm not using it. I'm just flying up here and back. Okay, let's put this in the trash. Potato. Oh, I see. I'm gonna leave those there so that way I know. Fix the mud. Can I? Oh, I can. I did. Yay. Cool. Alright, if we go back, now we go back again. We fly this way. We're going to the skeleton farm, which the whole reason it's not linked up to here is because it's all the way over here and would not, like, even if I used hoppers and water streams, it wouldn't get it all the way over there. Because it's not rendered that far. The server's render distance is only like 16, and so by the time it would get over there, it would just not work. I should actually block that up. I don't want to end up having to do that again. That was stupid of me. So this is the skeleton farm. You go down here. And they'll start spawning in here and you can kill them. You see there's one right there. Now, I don't have it set up to where they mostly die from their fall or anything like that. I'm gonna take that hopper because you never know. I'll probably need that later on. But they all link up to this, so yeah, I've got a pretty good amount of bone meal for the most part. I'm gonna empty this out. This is even my only way to get bone meal. I also have technically an automatic way with my automatic wheat farm and the other farms I have, but this will work for now. We're going to turn you into bone meal. I'm going to need to, I'm gonna find a way to lock this hopper, which should be as simple as a lever. I should have the ability to make a lever real quick. I'm gonna put bones in there. 1, 2. Lever. So if I do this, nothing can go through, which is good, because I don't think I'll always want this farm running, you know? Let's go ahead and craft all this into bone meal. There we go. Perfect. I can just hold Shift and Q. And then when I need it to be back, I can hit space. And we can go again. Much quicker. Funnily enough, while I was building my creeper farm and I was lighting up all the caves around it, I ended up stumbling across like 3 other spawners. I think like 2 zombie spawners, a skeleton. No, was it? Yeah, it was like 2 zombie spawners and a spider spawner. I don't know if I found another skeleton spawner. I may have found another skeleton spawner. I have it saved in my screenshots. The coordinates, they're fairly close to me. They're all within the bounds of my base, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's almost a double chest full of bone meal. Imagining all of these filled, we can run this thing for a while, which, speaking of running it, let's flip that on. Let's go up. Let's see if this is actually going to start working. We got bone meal coming in and filling it out. But only to the first one. This is why I wanted to do the cart. But it is working. Kind of. It's not all on like I want it to be. That's because this hopper keeps sucking it up right away. It's being very greedy. Don't ask me why I'm breaking this with my pickaxe. Because I don't know. Every once in a while, this one gets some, I think. See? Yeah. So these two at least are constantly running. Boy, am I glad I spent all that time doing the others, huh? Why can't it ever just... One time. Just work one time, man. Tell you what, how many blocks did I... So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 spots where powered rails can go, I think, would be enough to get it all the way down this track and back, actually. Guess we're removing the water streams. Aren't you glad you spent all that time watching me build that? I know I am. The good news is we do actually have a shutoff system for it too now. And in theory, this is all working fairly well. We'll have to test it out properly once we can get this here. What did I do with my powered rails? I know I had quite a few. Let's see. Alright, we'll get rid of the water first, then worry about the rails afterwards. Tell me about it, Tahiti. He's not watching the stream, but still, tell me about it. My goodness, how high will I have to make the walls if I have 4 camels? Is there anything like Jimmy? These poor people have no idea who Jimmy is. Jimmy Camel. My pet camel. Technically, they're both Jimmy. They're both named Jimmy, so I've got 2 Jimmy camels. So here's what I'm trying to do now. Because water stream. I need to get the items from there into the minecart going here. I could have them load from there. And then it just ride up and back and around. That might be best. But I don't remember how to build a minecart loader. So you know what that means, right, Micah? And everyone else watching the stream after it goes up, of which there are millions of people. A guy can dream, right? We're going to head back to the Redstone Lab. And redesign this whole thing here. Dang it, stop swimming. Yay, Redstone Lab. Hello, Louie. Okay. So here's the good news and the bad news. Getting the minecart up here is easy. I just have to watch out for the water that's all around me. So we can take it like that. I don't think we're going to need way too much power to get this minecart up here. See right there? That's what I'm talking about. We got to worry about that. Dig this area out just a little bit more. So I haven't built a minecart unloader in probably 10 or 11 years at this point. Yeah. I haven't built one since I did a tutorial on a melon and pumpkin farm ages ago. So this is going to be... Does it count if I'm watching my own tutorial? Does that count? Like, because I don't want to look up a tutorial, but if I'm watching myself explain it, surely that shouldn't count, right? We'll worry about that in a moment. We need to get the tracks up there first and foremost. Which means I'm going to take you guys to the creeper farm because I know I left some stuff there. Why am I not flying? What is going on? By the way, don't look up above. There is nothing to see there at all. This is the creeper farm, which I briefly showed off in the stream, but it all works now after several weeks of constantly having it blow up in my face, literally. It now works. I've had to move things around, shift things around constantly, but I've got it all working. Now what I'm doing down here is I left a shulker box down here if I don't get stuck inside of all this dang bedrock, which shout out to Major Slushy. He helped break quite a few pieces of bedrock, otherwise this farm would not have been possible. Only 3 rails. I feel like I should have had more. But that's fine. We can use this as our new backpack box. I should have had more. Okay, we're going to spawn. We're going to Concordia again, to the redstone shop, and hopefully they have rails, which I don't know if they do or not, actually. Concordia. Or as I like to call it, the IKEA of the server. Surely they must have rails, right? Yeah. I think. Here we go. Normal rails, 1 diamond. Power and activator rails. I need these. 1 diamond for 64. 1 diamond for 64. 1 diamond for 64. 1 diamond for 64. Might as well, you know? That's only 4 diamonds. Oh, I can't place anything here. Well, I guess I'm not paying. They're free! Yay! I really hate that people do this, where they'll make it to where you have to go far away to be able to place any items down. Not all shops, like the main bookshop over in the shopping district, has a spot where you can set your items down at. That's brilliant. Every other shop needs to learn from them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got the rails in. Lovely. Maybe they have an example. They do not. Why does the piston go off? What is the purpose of the piston? But I do like they have these little redstone tutorial things, like, that are kind of neat, and I think they're neat. This is an auto crafter. It's a really cool shop. I like this shop. And this one plays music, I think. Yep. That one's really cool. Wood, logs, jungle, mangrove, never... Wait, there's more... There's log shops? Oh, what? Mangrove. 2 stacks, or a stack of mangrove logs for 2 diamonds. Concordia wins. They are the best. I love Concordia. They've got shulkers of warped logs for 20 diamonds. That is totally worth it. I mean, my like farm can do that. The only one that I will never ever do again with my automatic tree farm is these. The mangrove ones have killed me so many times that I'm never touching them again. Every other tree type is great. So I'm gonna come back here and I'm get this. Do they sell logs too? They sell logs for 28 diamonds. A shulker of logs. That's not bad. That's really not bad at all. I really need a shop, to be honest. Because at this point, I have spent so many diamonds, and my only way that I make diamonds is by mining. So... Aha. Yes, I knew that was going to happen. I was testing you guys. Hey, you enjoy your food, Micah? Hopefully it's pretty good. Okay, we'll go out 1 more block from here. No, 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 no. Please say I don't have any redstone here that it can break. I don't, but it did expose me to those, which I could have totally missed. No, 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 no. This is the issue I'm working with right now. Let's try to get them at least up here. Come on, swim. Swim already. Come on. There you go. block this all off. Okay, give me a second, you guys. Yes. Froobworld. I'm going to make a real quick short to try to bring more people into the stream. Here we go. Ready, guys? Don't need that. Hey, real quickly, guys, if you can, I am streaming here on Froobworld, where I'm currently working on my farms. If you guys want to, feel free to come on in and join in. The link is right there in the title. Yeah, have fun. I don't know what the have fun part was about, but we're going to upload that after I grab my link for this. I'm trying to bring more people into the stream right now. So, bear with me. Hey, real quickly, guys, if you can, I am streaming. We'll paste that there. Nope. Come hang out. And paste. Upload the short. I'm not going to put any tags in or whatsoever. It's just going to upload, and that'll be that. We'll go from there. Hello, Louie. I'm busy right now, Louie. Alright. So we know the input is going to be in this general vicinity. Go home. Put that there. This should allow us to turn here, I imagine. Froob time! Yes, welcome aboard, Code Coda. Glad to have you in. It did. Oh, good. We are currently working on our bamboo farm, which I did in the last stream. I also went in and tried to improve upon it. Okay, we'll put you here. Now that should not interfere at all, I hope, in these. The real question is, if I power this, I can still, like, the items that go inside won't, like, it's not locked, is it? So if I put something, say, a baked potato in. No, it's not. That's good. That actually improves things significantly. Redstone gives me a headache. Good on you for making a whole farm. Well, the good news is it's not redstone, it's redstorn. And, yeah. I don't know if you could call this good. This stream has been a whole mess, man. I have a whole redstone lab where I was just trying to get this one circuit to work. And I was overcomplicating the circuit so incredibly much that when we simplified it, while it still does the same thing I want it to, it's so much simpler. Like, it was going to be like 5 blocks wide just to be able to use. And now it's only like 2 blocks wide. And I'm like, oh, this is so much easier. And right now, this part is easy. We're literally just doing this. But the part that's going to be really difficult is I'm going to build a minecart unloader, or a minecart loader, technically. And I'm going, hopefully, based off memory. I haven't made one in about 10 years. So, how on earth? Oh, no, I cannot have that. For a second, I thought I somehow hit it with the torch and it powered it. But no, I placed it up here, which would be really bad because then these pistons will not activate. We'll go from here to the next one. Up, and then we'll do more powered rails. Do I need this many powered rails? The answer is no. Probably not, actually. Huge brain time. You got this. Thank you. Okay. Then we'll just put a redstone thingy-mabob here. We need a redstone block. Ow, my head. Okay, so now the hopper minecart will be able to run across here, delivering bone meal to all of these. No issue whatsoever. We just got to make sure it can pick up all the bone meal. See, I have it down here to where before we were just doing hoppers leading all the way over. And technically you could have it just run under here and grab it, but it won't fill up and it'll just keep going back and forth, which will take forever. We don't want that. We want it to fill back up. So the way we need it is to have it a comparator against the chest. So we can have all of these filled with bone meal, but this one would have to be a single... Oh, Slushy's here. Slushy! Please, can you make a minecart loader, item loader for me? For me. I mean, it's a test to see if you know how. Yes. He literally just joined and I'm like, can you do this? Yeah. And he's like, sure, of course. See, the real big brain move is just passing off your work to other people. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of bone meal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this somewhere. I can't wait for him to see this farm because this only comes around because of his farm. Hello, Terra. Welcome back. Hello, Taro. I'm misspelling everyone's name today. It's misspelling and mispronunciation, but what else is new? Now, if you're wondering why you can't hear blocks break, it's because this thing over here is incredibly loud. Go here and here. And we'll have the hookup be here for when he gets here. From tarot to tarot. Alright, we just need Slushy to do this. I mean, I could probably... Like, again, it's been 10 years since the last time I built one. But from my understanding, you have to have it on a activator rail. So it would be like this. You'd have this here. And then you'd have like a fence gate, which I don't have a fence gate with me. Or maybe I do, actually. I do, yes. See, I'm smart. So you'd have like a fence gate here, and that would be closed. You'd have this here, and then chest up above, and you just broke your glasses. Oh no! So sugarcane farm for paper for enchanting. What you hoping to get? Well, right now I'm just improving my bamboo farm, so I have infinite bamboo wood. I probably don't even need to do this. I just, in truth, we saw Slushy's farm, and it was amazing. And so I wanted to kind of incorporate the bone meal aspect in mind. And I was like, oh, this is going to be like maybe a 30-minute fix tops. It's been a little bit longer than that. 10 years since you've built one. That's more than half my life. Really, that's crazy. Yeah, it's been 10 years. Oh, don't look at that. Don't look at that. We're just gonna have him build one here. Here, if you can. Oof. If it's gonna load a hopper cart full of bone. Sigh. He's sighing. Oh no. I'm just... Why put bone meal for bamboo? For Mabu. I'm keeping it. Mabu. For Mabu. Shout out to Slushy. We love Slushy in this house. Yeah, Slushy, he's gonna fix it. Connecting to this back here. Yep. Like I said, I was waiting for his reaction to this. Why not put bamboo here? It's to grow it. It's the bamboo farm. So he's so confused right now. Like, put bone meal up here. I don't really have a good retort as to why. Originally, I was going to have bone meal come in through here. Is Tahito online? Tahito is not. It's a large row. It's a large row of hoppers. I brought him over here just to build the minecart unloader, and he's gonna do this, which may end up setting me back. Who knows? Okay, we're going back over here because we need a comparator right here, which is then going to run a redstone signal here. So if we go to the house, grab a comparator, grab a comparator, grab a repeater, like so, and then we put a chest above here, like this. So now That's going to fill into here, which this should then detect that. And that would open this, I think. Maybe not. Well, let's just see. We're going to put bone meal all the way in here. We're going to fill up all of this. And if it does work, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's see what Slushy's doing. Did you answer my question? I did, yes. They are not. They are not. I have no idea. Is he just going to put like a row of hoppers leading into the hoppers? Is that what's going to happen? I really don't know anymore. You got to get to your class. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Micah. Micah. Thanks for stopping in, Micah. Hopefully your class goes well. Oh, he's doing the whole beacon thing too. Part of me thinks he was going to try to just put this here and have the hopper run into that, which it wouldn't work too well because no, that would be stupid. Slushy knows this. Can you remove the rails, please? I mean, I can. Gotta be careful not to break the hoppers themselves. Also, what's powering the pistons? Observers. It's a bone meal farm. Or not bone meal, it's a bamboo farm. It does work. It works. It works. I assure you, it does work, though. Like, look. I don't have bamboo on me. See, watch. Ready? I keep forgetting that works. Which is why I had the rails going all the way across here. To dispense bone meal. I'm gonna just let him work. He knows what he's doing now. Banishes your rails. Yeah, man, your farm doesn't work. I mean, in all fairness, if you look at his farm, he doesn't, like, it's a very different design to mine. Which, by the way, I actually need to fix this. This is broken. Because of all these random items that are in here. Yeah. Bamboo can stay. Everything else needs to go. Let's go ahead and put some torches in here. We'll turn on Light HUD here, just so I don't overly light it up. I don't need this place super bright. Light HUD is great. I love Light HUD. I have killed hundreds of your people, skeleton. Not one of you has killed me yet. Well, they probably have. I just don't remember it. I mean, this map's been going on for a good while now. Tell you what, I kind of want to see what my tutorial did. Because maybe if I swap this out here for a powered rail. Wait. Dang it, I was hoping that that was the whole issue with it. I think it's got to be a powered rail. Or a detector rail, I mean. Oh. Maybe. I don't... Well, no, that's just sitting there because of that. But it's detecting that this has power and opening this. So maybe it needs to detect when exactly these leave it. So instead, we do this. Instead of an activator rail, we make a powered rail, like so. That'll power that. No, this isn't gonna work. Dang it. I've got so much stuff in my inventory. That Halfie thing. It's how F are you, right? Sure. It's probably just howdy. Just with an F. Sure sounds like you're not sure. Sure am. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I gotta get ready for work. Enjoy Froobin. Good luck with the farm. Thanks so much, Coda. Glad to have you aboard, and good luck with work. Let's turn back on this so I can see. He's doing the water stream. Dude, the water stream doesn't work. Where is Slushy? Ow. Wow, this is all... I mean, he's got a few... no, just those working. This is the issue that I came into. Okay, how do I stop you? Oh, jeez. Slushy. Oh, no, man. Is his plan just to feed the hopper so much that it physically has to move to the next one? Because that's just not gonna work. Like, I have no idea what he's doing. So, water stream. That's not how you spell water. Which is why I was doing rails. Okay, you need to go. It's gonna keep burning us alive. that why he did 2 wide? Is that why you did 2 wide? But it seems to still just get picked up by this hopper here and not go all the way over. Oh no. He's gonna do 3 wide. Alright. You know what? I trust him. If that's like the fix to it, then great. I mean, this dude produces quite a lot of bone meal, so I'm not gonna argue with it. I don't have any more slabs. Does he have more slabs in here? No, this is just his redstone box. Yeah. The bottom? Alright. Not these? Okay. Which ones? These 2, walking path. Oh, sure. Let's go grab this beacon effect. And go back. There we go. Alright, I'm trusting him. Oh, hi, Evil. We've got a rare visit from Evil. Come to join the Mabu party. I am hoping that this allows for more of them to... It does look like it is, because at least every once in a while, a lot of these are getting off. And oh my god. Workforce! I need the water to come out here. My water stream. So we're gonna block this off. Perfect! This is actually kind of working, though. I mean, a lot more of them, at least, are going off. I'm gonna get my rails back. My inventory is such a friggin' mess. I really wish they would fix the dang inventory. Ow. So at least every few of these, I just want it. For later. Oh, I'm collecting way more of this stuff than I was expecting. Sushi, this is insane. Imagine Imagine if it all went off. Still, the first few going off like this, it only works that fast because slushy. Kinda, yeah. Get it, yeah. That was the whole plan originally. Give me a he's gonna try to get it. Nice. I need to make sure this is working. There we go. Now this is going to keep crafting bamboo blocks like crazy. Look at the speed of which it goes. Let's see, if I head home, let's check how much bamboo we have currently. And then I should be beating it before it arrives. Yeah, it hasn't arrived yet. So we have almost exactly 3 stacks. And here it comes. It's arriving. Well, the paper is. There it is. Right there. You can see it arrive. Fly over. Yeah, this is working great so far. I'm just gonna bring out free cam here and watch what they're doing. So many are going off. How did he get them all to come over this way? Was it just adding the extra water length? Was it really that simple the entire time? It seems like it might have been. Because they're all, yeah, well, not all of them, but quite a few are going off. Need to light this area up. Let's turn on the light HUD. Where is... Oh, Slushy's already on it. This guy thinks of everything. I gotta go clean that out of the thing now. Oh, that's not... Wait. Oh. It should still be fine. I can route it back around. Which means dig another hole. It's on this layer, right? Though the bone mill is his, so I'm not gonna... I mean, I've got plenty to replace it with, though. I did not realize he was behind me for a second. My brain switched into vein miner, or vein mine mode. It's like, how am I doing that? Come on. What is this one? Oh, this is to his machine. Oh, that's not good. Well, there we are. No, he deleted it. It should appear in my inventory in a moment. Unless he picked it up. See if I disconnect and reconnect. Yep, there we go. We're almost 3 hours into this stream. One thing I should probably not do is stream this early on weekdays, because a lot of the people who can watch can't watch. So they're either at work or they're at school. Let's grab ice. Phew. That was dangerous. But I should have ice here. And I should have some more inside of here. I had a whole shulker full of ice, though I'm not sure exactly where it's at. Oh, there it is. No, that's packed ice. Where's my regular ice one? There you are. Got ice. Oh. You can use lichen? How did I not know that? This water stream is already functional. He doesn't even need... Oh, God. Thank you. Tell you what. He's already probably got more than I do, but... trying to just get the payment for him. I'm going to give him 10 diamonds for this. Yeah. Slash TP. On and off. Oh, thanks. Give him diamonds. At least. Lever. Yep, I saw. Bone block shulker. Slushy. This is too much bone meal. That is an insane quantity. This is going to keep running for a while. I mean, they may not all be working, but so much of them is that it doesn't even matter at this point. I need to build a proper way up here now. Because the way that I got is kind of bad. We'll do. Oh, that is insane. Well, the bone mill farm works. Or not the bone mill, the bamboo farm works insanely well now. I'm gonna block that up. Let's turn on Light HUD again. Have a good one. He did all this before he had to leave to go to school. That's insane. I never did anything like this before I would go to school. You kidding me? I didn't even realize. See, my brain is adult brain mode in the fact that I don't even remember what it's like to have to worry about that before school times. At least not as well as others do. Let's see, it should be way down here. We're just gonna light this path up. This is crazy how well this is working now. Like, so much bone meal is going off that it doesn't fully matter. Although, weirdly, the mud is not picking this up. I think so much is going in that it's having trouble keeping up. And also, these aren't working? Why not? What is going on with the redstone? I think it's from unloading, maybe? I think I gotta go in and break those, and they'll all start working again. Come on, stop swimming. Stop swimming. I hate that it'll do that. It'll just keep you in swim mode sometimes. Oh, what's up here? I had no idea anything was up here. But this is a great staging ground to be able to stop this from happening. I'm gonna need quite a few blocks here. Just go off to the side. This should hopefully help stop this from happening. These have kind of got locked up. I wonder why this one isn't detecting it as well. Let's break these here on the bottom. Hopefully that means it's fixed. Looks to be, yeah. I don't think my thing is able to keep up with the amount of bamboo that's being produced right now. It's really not. This is an insane quantity of bamboo. And I should probably turn this farm off and let it run in passive mode for a bit. Let's... Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna turn that off. So much bone meal right now. And so much bamboo. I have no idea what to do with all of it currently. My inventory is such a mess. But the good news is, this will help me make so many chests that I don't think it'll matter at that point. Put bamboo in here for now. Along with everything else. So we can just grab All the bamboo. And hopefully all the bone meal. We're gonna go put this bone meal up. Oh, shout out to Major Slushy again. He has his own channel on YouTube. Jeez, man. I have so much of this now. I think the only thing I can do is bamboo, planks, and we'll make a chest or a few chests here. Quite a few chests, apparently. I don't know why I'm making 32 chests. Yep, sure. Bulk storage of just bamboo. Because I will need just bamboo at times. In fact, I'm going to go pick up more bamboo now. Because there's so much. This isn't keeping up with it. Wait, is it still on? Shouldn't still be on, right? I turned the system off, but I guess it's working through its bone meal supply. At least it's not all running super fast. We'll give it that amount. I'm pretty sure I turned it off. I did not. It's still on. Let's go turn it off, make sure it's off. There we go. And Slushy gave us so many shulkers of bone blocks. It's insane. What? Oh, no. There we go. I broke it for a moment. I was like, no. But it's fixed. It's fine. let this catch up. Hopefully. Because we just filled an entire double chest with regular bamboo in like less than a couple minutes, really. From this thing works crazily well. Let's see. This is still producing, even though no bone mill's coming through, so it's working through its own supply currently. Weirdly, these ones over here, yeah, they're working. And then any bamboo that, or not bamboo, bone meal that comes down, excess gets recycled, so no real bone meal loss, hopefully. Except for, like, when it is actually doing that bit up there. Yeah, I need to clear that out because those items will probably despawn at this point because it's producing it faster than the rates of the hoppers can take, it seems. Like, there's so much going on, it's crazy. Okay, get out of here. Yeah, this is going to be going for a little while. My inventory is filling up with bone meal. Not bone meal. Ah, I keep saying bone meal. It's filling up with bamboo. Let's double check these hoppers here. That will be good to have. Yeah, I'm picking it up so fast. This is insanity. I don't know what the rate of this would be considered at this point. I've picked up so much that my inventory is pretty much full of this. I've already filled one double chest. And now almost half another chest. Let's go put this bone meal up. I wonder how long it's going to take to run through its supply. Just going to go in and do this. Walking across, throwing bone meal. Make sure none of it gets lost. Then back around, yep. Are these hoppers full? Because it seems like... I think it's officially worked its way through its own supply of bone meal so far. And is officially back in passive mode. So we got that whole double chest there. Almost another double chest. And then let's see. This is all rolling in here. Not to mention, we still have so much up here that's not even in the hoppers. Because the hoppers themselves have a lot. Oh my god, more bone blocks. Let's see over here. This side not producing as much. Though it is still doing it. There we go. Let's let these go. We'll head down now. I would say we're pretty good bone meal wise now. And bamboo. Like, this is almost 2 full double chests. I could probably fill it out too without it really affecting this. I totally can. I have to clear out these hoppers. Yeah, I don't think I need much more bamboo anytime soon. But this farm, it works very well. Whenever I need to speed it up, I can do it. So close. I just need a few more. And we're going to turn it back into bamboo plank mode. Tahiti was in the game. I don't know when he joined. Yeah, we've officially done it. 2 full double chests of bamboo. Now we can go ahead and just switch this back to bamboo block mode. Which I think it'll be happy about. Where did I get these 2 bits of bone meal from? Let's head back to the house. As we've officially hit over 3 hours. Well, I didn't even realize that. I love the glow of their eyes. It's so cool. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. If you remember, we only had like 2 or 3. And in that span, it's already filled all this up. Because each of this is just, like for each one of these single ones is 9 bamboo. And it's still coming in. paper-wise, we're good. We got almost an entire shulker full of paper. So we may as well go ahead and turn this into a full shulker of paper. There we go. Pumpkins, we're doing pretty good. Melons, we're doing pretty good. Iron, the iron farm is officially torn down right now. And I'm going to be making another iron farm this time so I can focus on the aesthetics of my base a little bit more while keeping stuff going through. I'm thinking of building it kind of either in the exact same spot but down below the ground or over by my creeper farm so I can AFK that as well. Which, speaking of, I didn't show you guys the creeper rates. It's funny, here's this. This is how this all started. We got an entire shulker box and this, and I haven't AFK'd yet since this. And this was all from one AFK session for like 2 hours or so. Again, it was a little weird because the server did go down, so I had to log back in and stuff. So I have no idea if we can count it as one full thing. But look, you can watch the items come through. There's some paper and some bamboo. This is so cool. I'm loving it. Take the elevator up. Dun dun. And yeah, there's that farm done. We've gone ahead and upgraded our farm. Properly this time. I mean, I thought we did last time by just adding more nodules, but no. This is a proper upgrade. Off. Turn off light HUD. All right. Well, I would call this a major success thanks to Major Slushy, really. I mean, we designed the actual circuit that would work. He just, you know, gave us a crap ton of bone meal and made a water stream that actually worked compared to the water stream that I did. So that's nice. Turns out all you had to do was widen the water stream. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. To anyone who watched this as this stream was going up and to anyone who watched it after, I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll